everyone. I hope all of you are keeping fine. Today we will be looking at the last topic of this unit. Our topics are figurative language, literal and figurative meaning of idioms, and the next topic, retelling a fable. Now, let us see what is a figurative language. Figurative language is the use of different literary device to make writing more impactful or effective. The literary device that we will look into is idioms. Now, what are idioms? Idioms are phrases or expressions. It is a figure of speech which we use in our everyday language, and it presents a figurative meaning. Example: butter someone up. The idiom butter someone up means to praise or flatter someone excessively. The other idiom, cold feet, it means to be nervous about something. Now, let us see the literal and figurative meaning. What is literal meaning? When we take the words in their most basic sense or the actual meaning, it means literal meaning. Figurative meaning now. When speech or writing is not literal but uses images to express meaning, or it has a hidden meaning, it is called the figurative meaning. Let me give you two examples to explain the literal and the figurative meaning of an idiom. Examples are: when we take this first idiom, laugh your hat off. The literal meaning of this idiom means to laugh and make our hat come off. But the figurative meaning of this idiom means to love uncontrollably, to love in a very uncontrollable manner. The second one, spill the beans. The idiom spill the beans. When we take the literal meaning, it means to drop the beans or scatter the beans. But the figurative meaning of this idiom means to tell a secret. So, the use of figurative language helps us to make our writing more effective. Now, let us see the second topic, retelling a fable. When we already know a story and we are going to summarize the story, we can use a mind map using headings. And that is the setting, the character, the problem, solution, ending, and the lesson. Setting means the place where the story takes place. The characters are the people in the story. The problem, the solution, how the problem is solved, then the ending of the story, and the lesson that we learn from the story. But note that when you are using the mind map with the headings, try to use only the key words rather than the whole sentence. Like setting, if it is in a forest, write forest only, not the whole sentence. If the solution is if the solution or the ending, just try to write only the keywords, not the whole sentence. Now, if we are to rewrite, if we are to rewrite or retell a fable, we can also use the planning diagram. To rewrite or to retell a story, we need to plan. We need to plan our story, and for that, when we use the planning diagram, it becomes very easy. First, plan it according to the first section will be settings and character. The second section will be the problem. The third section will be how the problem is solved. And the fourth section, the lesson to be learned. When we plan this, we are able to get the materials or how we will go about with our story. Now remember that when we are planning our story, try to put the plan and try to incorporate the techniques like the dialogue, the figurative language, use of alliteration, and try to put it in your story and plan it so that when your planning is over, then you will be able to get a very well constructed story. So, in this lesson, in this unit 1 titled There is a Lesson in That, we learned about fable, its key features, the modern version of a fable. We learned about use of dialogue, the figurative language, the literal and the figurative meaning, use of alliteration, the use of headings and the planning diagram in order to write a fable. With this, we come to the close of our unit. We will see in our next chapter. So until then, take care and stay safe. Thank you.